Mabuhay mga kakampi! Ako ang inyong kakampi na si Puting Pinoy. Isang puti na may pusong Pinoy. Appear tayo. At ngayon, ang tatalakayin natin ay yung controversy, yung labanan or pakikipag-away ni na Doc Adam at the Hungry Syrian Wanderer. So, hindi naman ito sikreto na ayaw ng mga YouTuber tulad ni Batas Natin at Doc Adam sa mga Pinoy, sa mga poverty porn. Kasali din ako doon. Ayaw ko sa mga poverty porn. Pero ang isa sa mga bagay na tatalakay natin ngayon, yan ba talaga ang ginagawa ni the Hungry Syrian Wanderer? Ganon din, titingnan natin yung panig ni Doc Adam, titingnan din natin ang panig ni Hungry Syrian Wanderer, at susubukan natin maging neutral and unbiased sa sitwasyon na ito. Full disclosure, YouTube friend ko naman si Doc Adam, pero gusto ko naman dahil isang issue ito na I believe that people really should dapat talagang gamitin natin yung critical thinking tungkol sa bagay na yun. Hindi ibig sabihin critical thinking lahat tayo ay makakarating sa same conclusion. Maari iba yung mga conclusions mo. Maaring makaiba yung mga pananaw natin. So disclaimer lang dyan na wag po tayo mag-bash sa comment section. Hindi po ito rambulan. Hindi natin dapat subukan na gumamit ng mga ad hominem or kung ano pa man mga ibang fallacies. So yan, we'll go ahead and start mga kakampi with the with the post that Doc Adam wrote. So yan mga kakampi, maraming salamat pala sa lahat ng mga kakampi na nandito. Let's go ahead and jump right into this mga kakampi. So yun, ito yung na-post ni Doc Adam kahapon, 5:27 p.m. Sabi niya, I really don't like this kind of video. To me, it's exploitation. So sabi niya, to me, it's exploitation. Okay, I think mahalagang yung mga salita na ganyan. So ito ang pananaw ni Doc Adam. Yes, the old man got some food, but what did he lose? And what did Hungry Syrian gain? Hungry Syrian gained 2 million views, YouTube ad revenue, $3,000 to $6,000. Pag-usapan natin yan mamaya mga kakampi. Fame, subscribers, and hero status. The old man gained some food but lost dignity. If you want to help, help. But you don't need to film it all and show everyone that you are helping. I see 40 patients a day. I help them, but I don't film it and show everyone. Help does not need to be filmed, recorded, and posted on YouTube. No to poverty porn. This video has 100% likes, so people obviously don't agree with me. So I'm ready to be bashed, but they are my thoughts. Yours, Doc Adam. Tapos ito yung na-share niya, nangangatog sa gutom. Yung isang lolo, food supply for lolo who didn't eat for 2 days during pandemic. Okay, at kay Doc Adam, may 27,000 reactions ito and 8,600 comments, 2,300 shares. Okay, so ano ba ang unang masasabi natin tungkol dito? And by the way, mga kakampi, babasahin ko din ang ilan sa mga comments niyo mamaya. Para may mga masasabi din tayo tungkol doon. I want to look at your comments and see what you have to say. I've actually already seen one na nagustuhan ko. Let's see here. Ito, galing kay Kakamping Accelerator. Both are helping in their own way. Both have points and has the chops to back it up. But for me, it's just one overstepped the line. I will explain what I mean once the CS is available. Ano po ba yung CS, kakampi? Anyway, medyo sang-ayon ako talaga sa comment niyon. Let's check. I'm going to go ahead and go into here. Okay, so yan ang comment ni Doc Adam. Okay, now tingnan din natin yung page ni Hungry Syrian Wanderer pagdating dito. Hungry Syrian Wanderer. Sana lahat kayo okay, sana lahat kayo masaya, and sana lahat kayo ay nakakadama ng kahalagahan ng...
CS daw is comment section.
Oh, comment section. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Sana lahat kayo ay nakakadama ng good feelings. Okay. Mahirap ang mga ganitong usapan, but let's go ahead. Here it is. The Hungry Syrian Wanderer is feeling motivated. Okay. So sabi nga ni Basil ng Hungry Syrian Wanderer, Dear Doc Quack Quack, parentheses, Adam. First and foremost, I do accept criticism. It's part of our world. I usually ignore, but I won't let a foreigner like you who claims, hey, I am Doc Adam and I'm not Pinoy baiting, to manipulate people's minds into thinking you are not where in fact all your contents are targeting Filipino viewers. So stop acting like you are different. It's silly. Magpaka-totoo ka nga. Actually, mga kakampi, may comment ako dito because I disagree firmly sa sinabi niya. Parang kasi ito, mga kakampi, kung hindi nyo alam, kung hindi nyo ako kilala, ako ang pinakaunang foreigner kasama si Dwayne Woolley na talakayin yung Pinoy baiting. Bago man may salita ito, okay? Hindi namin namalayan na may salitang Pinoy baiting, okay? Ginawa ni M.A. Buendia. At actually, dahil doon sa ginawa niyang post, and then dahil sa ginawa naming parody, satire of mga foreign vloggers sa Pilipinas, naging magkaibigan kami ni M.A. Buendia. Okay? So, ang masasabi ko tungkol doon is I feel like maraming tao hindi nakakaunawa sa kung ano ba talaga yung kahulugan ng Pinoy baiting. Ito ba ay basta foreigner ka, gumagawa ka ng mga pang-Pinoy na content, Pinoy baiter? Hindi. Hindi. Para sa akin, ang ibig sabihin talaga ng Pinoy baiter, because kung ganoon, maaari natin sabihin na si halimbawa, PewDiePie, he's a gamer baiter. Or Jacksepticeye, he's a gamer baiter. Parang walang saysay yung mga ganyan definition tungkol sa, baiting or whatever. Kasi kung ganoon, lahat naman ng mga tao ay maaari natin, lagyan natin sila ng ganyan label. So Pinoy baiting specifically is yung paggamit sa Pilipinas nang wala kang alam, wala kang pakialam, wala kang pakialam tungkol sa kultura o wika, o maaari may konting pakialam ka, but it's mostly motivated by pera, it's mostly motivated by views. Para sa akin, sa pagkakilala ko kay Doc Adam, at isa pa sa mga katangian ng isang tunay na Pinoy baiter, they're going to do nothing but positive commentary. Purong papuri at mga sumisipsip ang mga Pinoy baiters. Okay? So hindi talaga ito yung basta Pinoy na content. And I think that for Doc Adam, makaiba siya doon. I don't think he fits into this qualification dahil he actually struggles, well, he strives to speak Tagalog for one. He gives medical information. Now, kung para sa inyo, hindi nyo bet yung mga style niya ng video, okay, ibang usapan yan. Pero ang maganda is at least nag-educate siya ng mga tao sa tamang medical information at hindi sa maling information. Okay, so tuloy na natin mga kakampi. So I think that is unfair statement galing kay Basil. So I'm going to take a point away from him on that. By the way, mga kikampi, just so that you are aware, I don't really see eye to eye with Doc Adam or Attorney Libayan or Batas Natin sa lahat ng mga bagay. So my ideas about poverty porn or charity vlogs are different. Pag poverty porn, isang bagay yun. Pag charity vlogging, ibang usapan naman yun. So they have their own, they're distinct from one another. As far as Hungry Syrian Wanderer goes, poverty porn ba yung content na ginagawa niya or charity vlogging lang? Well, para sa inyo yan, mga kakampi. I'll discuss what I think at the end of this a little bit more in depth or as we go along. But let's go with this. Okay, next part. Second thing, stop spreading fake news. Do you really have to post my revenue on this particular vlog I did? What's your basis? Get your facts straight. Before posting on social media, baka madagdagan kaso mo spreading lies. You said I earned 3,000 to 6,000 USD American dollars on this video. Ooh la la, talaga? Wow, huh? The 3,000 USD alone is exaggerated. Okay. So, pag-usapan natin to. The 3,000 USD alone is exaggerated. Maari, mga kakampi. 3,000 USD American dollars. Sasabihin ko lang, ayon sa kaalaman, ayon sa naranasan ko bilang YouTube creator, I'm making probably between 80 USD cents, which means 40 pesos about. So, I'm sorry. No. That's 100, no. I'm sorry. Yung math ko. Saglit lang mga kakampi. Pag-isipan ko muna ito. Okay. I'm making between 60 cents. 40 pesos. Yeah, I guess that's right. 80 cents, 40 pesos. Yeah, I think that's right. Somebody double check my math, I guess. But basically, it would be anywhere from 80 cents to $2 that I'm making. Now, isipin din natin, depende din ito kung gaano kahaba, kung gaano katagal yung video. The more AdSense you put on it, the higher those rates are going to be. So sabihin natin, I'm making anywhere between 80 cents to $2 per 1,000 views. Okay? My calculator ka ba, Gail?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this on the lower side, okay? 80 cents times, so that's 0.8 times 1.8 million. So that's 1,800,000. Ano ba yung figure nun?
1.8 million. Wait.
Yeah, 1.8 million. Sorry, si Gail, may ginagawa siya. Actually, may calculator ba ako?
1,440,000.
Okay, and then go ahead and divide that by 100. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm stupid. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Take 1.8 million, divide that by 1,000. 1.8 million divided by 1,000. Sorry mga kakampi, matagal na hindi ako kumuha ng course ng math. How much? 1,800 times, sorry mga kakampi, gagawin ko saglit. Okay, here. Let me just, this is about the exaggeration comment. Okay, so we've got 1,800,000 divided by 1,000. So if it was $1 per, then that would be $1,800. But batay sa ginagawa niya sa channel niya, I would guess, whoops, hindi ako marunong gumamit ng calculator mo. Okay, here it is. I got it. One moment. Times, let's be generous, mga kakampi. Let's be generous, or let's be fair to Doc Adam and to Hungry Syrian. Okay, 2.7 2.7 thousand USD American dollars. So that's what in pesos? That's almost 130,000 pesos. I think that that's pretty fair. Kasi kung mga 3 or 4 ang inilalagay niya, 3 to 4 ad breaks, he's probably making about $1.50. Yun, 150 viewers tayo. So 150, right? So 150 cents, $1.5. So maari nga talaga around 2,000 to 2,700. Para sa akin, yan, 1,800 hanggang 2,700. Sorry mga kikampi, bobo talaga ako pagdating sa math. Actually, not sobrang bobo as in, pero ngayon ko lang naalala yung maths ko. So, thank you. Did somebody also give the right amounts there? So, yeah. So it's per 1,000 views, masasabi natin. So ituloy natin. In fact, you re-uploaded this video of mine, got copyright strike from the music I used. So did I earn? You want proof? Hit me up privately like a man and I'll show you. Everything has black and white. Okay, so dalawang bagay dyan. I don't agree. Not everything is black and white. In fact, para sa akin, kung ako si Basil, dapat talaga maging mas nuanced na hindi black and white sa bagay na ito. Kasi if we are going to be black and white, then masasabi nga natin na may mga poverty porn na ginagawa niya. But I want to be fair to him. So let's not say that. Let's not say everything has black and white, okay? Kasi hindi lagi tama o mali. Tulad ng sinabi ni Kikamping Accelerator kanina, both are doing some good things. Let's not try and take away from the other, but definitely let's talk about this. So, tapos sinabi niya, you re-uploaded this video of mine, got copyright strike from the music I used. Okay, so hindi ko alam kung ganyan nga talaga, pero masasabi ko na parang hindi ganyan talagang totoo. Parang hindi ganyan yung dahilan kung bakit tinanggal ni Doc Adam. I mean, personal na kaibigan ko siya, as in nagchat kami, nagte-text kami, and I don't think that that's the reason. Wala siyang binanggit na ganyan. Hindi ko masasabi yung, okay, so let's go. So, hindi ko masasabi. I don't think that that was a thing. Okay, now let's check this next part. How sure are you na food lang naibigay ko? And anong paki mo sa earnings ko if most of it are given back to the community? Okay. So I think that's kind of fair. Like, di ba, ni Hungry Syrian, like masasabi natin na may mga ginagawa siyang maganda. Maaring may mga bagay na hindi naman niya ipinapakita pero ginagawa niya na maganda. Tandaan din natin mga kakampi, I actually defended the Hungry Syrian noon, nakaroon ng Hungry Siraan with Abu G, you know, the yung Korean street vendor. Nagtanggol nga ako para kay Hungry Syrian. Because, yeah, I think it is kind of a scary position to be in where you're trying to do some good things and then may mga tao na susubukan nilang they'll try to basically accuse you of things that may not be the case, diba? But at the same time, may nabanggit ako. Okay, but we'll get to that a little bit later, mga kakampi. Kung ano ba yung, we'll see that later. And it has to do with the hero complex or the hero comment that Doc Adam made. So, okay. I think it's noble that Basil is investing so much into the community. Tinutulungan niya ang mga Pinoy na nahihirapan. I think that this issue actually extends beyond the scope of Doc Adam or Basil, the Hungry Syrian wanderer. I think this goes deeper. This is about, well, tingnan natin mamaya mga kakampi kung ano ba yung mga ibang bagay na pwede natin isama dito sa usapan. But yeah, mamaya na yan, tuloy natin yung pagbasa. Whether I film it or not, I support a lot of private charity and never brag about them. I post videos, yes, to inspire people and to show the reality, not to degrade them, because every video I post always has a lesson. Okay, that's fair. Fair para sa akin. To never look down on those people. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I would say that, Basil, you are benefiting for sure from these videos as well. So, para sa akin, yan ang mahalagang banggitin mo. Yan ang mahalagang i-focus mo din, is that you are being benefited from all of this. So let's go ahead, and it is part of your business strategy, your business model. So let's go with this. So lahat ng tumutulong na pinapakita sa TV, social media, mali na agad? I agree. That's not true. It's not all wrong agad. But if it is exploiting the situation of poverty, yeah, that is wrong. It is wrong to exploit people who are in poverty. Wala naman sila, siyempre, nasa vulnerable kalagayan sila. So, ano naman ang magagawa nila, di ba? Siyempre, tatanggapin nila kung anong maibibigay mo sa kanila. You know, in fact, one example, mga kakampi, of somebody that I remember this video, okay? Sa video na ito, may isang charity vlog. Hindi Westerner ito. Wala siya, hindi nyo siguro kilala ang vlogger na ito. Kahit ako, hindi ko siya kilala. Hindi siya si Mr. Beast, hindi siya yung mga ibang charity vlogger. Basta may napanood akong video noon. At ang nangyari sa video na ito, nag-alay siya ng, tama ba, nag-alay or gusto niyang magbigay ng pera sa isang homeless person. Nagalit tuloy yung homeless person. Sabi niya, bakit binivideo mo ako? Bakit magbibigay ka sa akin ng pera? Kasi ikaw ang makikinabang, hindi ako. Ikaw pwede kang matulog sa kamot mo, sa kama mo, at may bahay ka, samantalang andito lang ako sa kalsada. Hindi makakatulong sa akin yung $1,000. And that's a lot of money, by the way, mga kikampi. 50,000 pesos. Like, bakit ayaw mong magbigay sa akin ng trabaho? Sige, magbigay ka sa akin ng trabaho. You know, this matapang yung homeless person na ito. Hindi naman siya nagpapulubi. And I think magandang punto yan na dapat isipin natin, mga kikampi. Is may dignidad nga yung mga tao na mahirap. And I think it can be done in a way na pinapanatilihin yung dignidad ng tao and you can help them. Yan siguro ang dahilan kung bakit may mga nagsasabi na huwag i-video kasi paano natin malalaman, baka mahihiya sila mamaya. Anyway, baka manghihinayang na sila. You know, the thing that was truly gross, like nakakadiri talaga ng ginawa ng isang vlogger na yun, is sabi niya sa comments, like nagalit siya tuloy sa homeless person. Sabi niya, dapat tumanggap ka ng pera ko. Like, ungrateful, like wala kang pasasalamat, like, you know, which is so wrong. Because pagpili naman sa tao, nasa tao yan kung gusto niyang tanggapin yung charity. Para sa kanya, hindi maganda. So dapat nirespeto ng vlogger. Yung vlogger, nagbigay siya ng 1,000 sa ibang homeless and sinabi niya, see, marunong silang magpasalamat. Oh, wow, like you're doing them such a favor. But you're not. You're not doing them a favor. So, I think tinanggal kaya yung ng vlogger na yun. Parang tinanggal niya yung video na yun kasi sa tingin ko magulo yung naging reaction ng mga tao na parang pinahiya niya tuloy yung homeless person na yun. So I think it's important to remember na kung ayaw ng tao, hindi dapat pilitin sila na tumanggap sila. You know?
Kahit pa mahirap, kahit pa nangangailangan sila.
Yeah, kahit pag nangangailangan sila, ang mas maganda yung sustainability at pag-usapan natin yun mamaya. And that's one point I will give to Basel, to Hungry Syrian. But mamaya na yan, mga kakampi. Basahin pa natin. Okay, oops. Yeah, okay, salamat. Gustong kumain ni Gail pero masyadong maingay yan sa videos. Sigurado ako dyan. If this mic picks up like everything. Okay, let's go back here. Showing starving people and no one helps them. Yes, so I think gusto naman ng tao. I think that's a worthy comment is, sino ba ang tutulong sa kanila? Well, alam ko din na may mga anong tawag nito, mga features yung government na dapat makatulong din sila sa mga mahirap, 'di ba? Sa mga ibang bagay, mga iba't ibang bagay. Pero hindi siguro alam ng tao na may resources para matulungan sila. Okay. And yan siguro ang isang bagay na dapat maging mas like aware ang mga tao that there are ways that the government can and will help them and support them. I don't know a ton about it dito sa Pilipinas, basta alam ko kasi kung minsan may mga nagre-reach out sa akin at di nila alam na ako din, you know, kung minsan nahihirapan din ako sa pera. You know, I'm just lucky that I have a family who can support me a bit during this time habang nagiging mas masagana yung sariling channel ko, yung sariling negosyo ko, di ba mga kakampi? So maswerte lang ako doon. But the reality is my mga government implements na pwedeng makatulong sa mga tao. Maybe it's not the best or whatever. I don't know, mga kakampi. Mas nakakaalam siguro kayo tungkol sa bagay na yun. I can research about that more. But let's see here. Is it better to watch or to see someone doing initiative para makaroon ng malasakit sa kapwa? That's true. This could spark an inspiration or it could spark people trying to exploit the situation. And that's why I also understand yung sinasabi ni Doc Adam, but I also understand yung sinasabi niya dito. What about big TV shows who help people, show them crying in their situations? Do you have anything against them? At the end of the day, nakatulong din sila. It served the purpose. I don't know. I'm kind of medyo gray ako sa ganyan bagay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if it helps, it helps, you know. Pero may consent ba? Yan ang pinakamahalaga dyan, mga kakampi. Okay, exploitation. Yeah, I get your point. I apologize to all the people who thought of it that way. It's never my intention. Okay, so ibig sabihin malinis daw yung budhi niya. Okay, but what about you? Aren't you exploiting yourself, defaming people to earn? Like what you said, I can help without filming, which I do for your information. But can you also privately talk to people before you're debunking? Medyo gray area din ito, mga kakampi. If we're creating things and putting it on a public forum, that is something that we have the right to talk about, to speak against, and to correct. Diba? Yan ang isang magandang bagay tungkol sa mga basic human rights natin na universal. Kasama yung Pilipinas dyan, yung freedom of expression, yung freedom of speech. We have the right to critique whatever is public. But siyempre, kung ako, hindi ko sasabihin yung mga bagay na privately said to me. You know, that would be illegal of me to have something told to me in confidence and then for me to exploit that fact. That would be illegal. But when it's out there publicly, there's nothing wrong with talking about that publicly. Kasi kung may maling information na ipinasa ng isang company or isang advertiser o isang YouTuber, may karapatan yung YouTuber na talakayin yung bagay niyon. So I think mali si Hungry Syrian sa bagay na ito. That is not exploitation. I mean, siyempre, pwede niyang kausapin yung tao na yun. But the damage is already done because misinformation is getting spread. So, kung kinausap ni Doc Adam ang lahat ng mga tao, wala talagang mangyayari. Yung iba pa, akala nila na tama ang ginagawa nila. So, magiging awkward ba yung conversation ni Doc Adams sa kanila? Kailangan ba niyang lapitan ng lahat ng mga tao, lahat ng mga content creators? Sa tingin ko, hindi naman. He doesn't owe them that. And it's on a public platform. It's nothing personal. It's just addressing false ideas. And that is totally worth doing. Hindi ko lubos naunawaan kung bakit dito sa Pilipinas sobrang adverse ang mga ibang tao, hindi lahat, pero yung mga ibang tao adverse sa criticism like publicly. They are public figures. They are saying things in the public realm. So siyempre, pwedeng batikusin. Kahit kayo, kahit ako, pwede nyo akong batikusin. May karapatan kayo. Diba? Kahit sino, may karapatan na ganyan. So, anyway, I don't think that that's a fair comment ni Hungry Syrian. Okay. He says, oh, yeah, you can, but yeah, just post it online because that's how you earn also, right? That's what you are famous for. Okay, yeah. So, kumikita nga si Doc Adam, pero ipinakita ni Doc Adam na mas malaki yung sahod ni Doc Adam sa isang araw sa pagtatrabaho niya sa clinic kaysa isang buong buwan sa kanyang YouTube videos. So I think we should really keep that in mind as well, mga kikampi. It's not like it's a huge, huge advantage to him to create these videos, especially when he ends up getting harmed because of this, especially when he has people coming after him. Naglalaban siya or lumalaban siya para sa katotohanan, sa tingin ko. You know, I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying I agree with everything that Doc Adams says, but correcting false medical information is a pretty big deal, and it actually helps to lessen poverty. And pag-uusapan natin yan mamaya, mga kikampi. Third thing, of all my videos, ito talaga napili mo i-criticize. This video was last March 2020, pa kasagsagan ng first lockdown. And to tell you something, since I know you probably don't really know me and just want to make content out of me, most of the people I helped are from netizens, meaning they send me videos or people whom I can help and their locations. Okay, I think that's fair. I think it's fair na lumalapit siya sa mga tao na nagre-request. But yeah, there's some other issues we'll talk about a little bit later. Okay. Okay, so, and this particular video, someone sent me that video, kaya may mga credits yung video, di ba? All I did is to help him and to show people na yung pinost nila na hinahanapan ng tulong ay natulungan na. Sending positivity during difficult time. Okay, I mean, para sa akin, GG ako dyan. Walang problema sa pagtulong na ganyan para sa akin, personally. Bakit di ka mag-react sa mga tinulungan ko during calamity and disaster? For example, taga Metro Manila ako pero nakakapagpadala ko ng aid, financial at mga gamit hanggang remote areas ng Mindanao kasi mali din yun sa pananaw mo, di ba? I use my earnings to help people. I never crowdfund or did charity to drive to do my helping. Mabilisan ang tulong ko, di ako naghahanap ng sponsor para sa mga charity vlogs ko, videohan ko man o hindi, sariling pera ko ginagamit ko at sahod ko sa YouTube, which I let people know that they are a big part of it because they simply watch me. Okay, so I think that's also fair. Ginagamit niyang sarili niyang pera. Ayos yan. Maganda yan.
At inamin yan na YouTube money ang nakakatulong para
Yeah.
magawa yung projects na hindi naman as in charity niya lang, di ba?
Yeah, totoo. So hindi niya kailangan gawin yan, but let's not forget that is part of his brand. That's part of his business. That's part of how he earns video money. That's part of how he grows his subscribers and his subscriptions. At maraming organizations na ganyan din ang ginagawa nila, ganyan ang strategy nila pagdating sa poverty porn. So this is a complex issue, mga kakampi. It's hindi naman ganyan kadali na sabihin, ganito yan, ganito yan. You know, kung gusto ni Hungry Syrian that type of black and white thinking, I mean, I would be way more critical of him than I am. But I like to consider this. I like to consider the possibilities na may mga maganda din siyang ginagawa. May mga naitutulong, may mga natutulungan din siya. So, you know, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on some of these things, diba? Okay. Let's see here. Hindi ko credit ang sarili ko lang para makaroon ng hero status. Like you said, I never beg people to watch me and subscribe to me, promising them to give all my earnings to people. I don't do that thing. Yet you ask, okay, wait, before we get to that, okay, but sa paggamit niya ng music na sobrang emotional, sa paggamit niya ng pananalita na, okay guys, today we go and, you know, na sobrang, anong tamang salita? Mahinhin or like basta soft-spoken ba? Like sobrang, you know, that could be interpreted as, look, you're creating an image. Kaya ko sinabi, kahit noon pa sa mga video ko tungkol kay Abu G, is people create a story. Okay? People do create a story. At yung story na ginagawa nila, halimbawa, ako, yung nakikita nyo ngayon, ganito ba ako palagi? I mean, I don't know. I guess my girlfriend could say to the effect of, am I always so passionate about different things? Ano ba? Yeah, I am. I just am. But at the same time, mayroon din mga online persona. Mayroon din mga hindi ko pinapakita. Kung minsan, nadidepress ako. Kung minsan, nagagalit ako. Kung minsan, sumisigaw ako sa galit or sa depression ko. Okay? But I'm not going to show that on the internet because hindi naman kaaya-aya sa mga ibang tao. Kaya isipin din natin, kay Hungry Syrian, is he truly the person that he is on his vlogs 100% of the time? Okay, mga haka-haka lang ito, pero may mga narinig din ako from people who met him personally that he's not this perfect person. And that's why I think it's important to be aware of the reality na kung idol mo man ang isang tao, maging ako, maging si Doc Adam, maging si Hungry Syrian, hindi kami mga perfectong tao. Para sa akin, batay sa aking pananood sa mga video ni Hungry Syrian, medyo nagpapagiting siya. In my opinion, medyo nagpapahero siya sa kanyang mga videos. He does it through the music, he does it through the production, he does it through the way he talks, he does it through the way he presents himself. Okay? And aywan ko, siguro gusto lang niya na lahat sa video niya ay you know, mas serious yung tone. Okay, so mapagbigyan ko siya ng konti. But to say that he's not benefiting from this or pretend that he isn't creating this image of himself to the public, that he's some sort of hero, I mean, the truth is he kind of is. He kind of is using his platform in a way where purong maganda sa kanyang nakikita natin. Okay, so I just want to say that let's not be too wag tayong magbulag-bulagan magbulag-bulagan, nabubulol ako sa mga ganyan bagay. Okay, may mga online persona ang mga tao. So okay. Yes, it is part of the usapan. Diba? Because that goes into the entirety of the concept kung sino ba ang taong na ito. If we are led to believe, okay, magbigay lang ako ng halimbawa. Paano, may mga pusa ako, di ba? Paano kung nagpapakita ako lagi ng mga pusa ko, and on screen, I'm like, oh, I love you, I love you. Pero off screen, binabugbog ko sila. Hindi ba yan? Like I would be creating an image in that instance. So yes, it is relevant. Okay. It's not relevant to the point, like, di ba, sinasabi ko, pinagbabigyan ko siya. It's not relevant to the point that we should, salamat sa super chat, Kakamping Maria. It's not relevant to the point that I'm going to get my underwear twisted up in a knot or whatever, like, but it does matter. And I think that people should be aware of those things, should talk about it and think about those things. Okay, so let's go on. Okay. Yet you ask Filipinos to help you to pay for your attorney fee for your legal battles. Funny, right? Tapos sasabihin mo, hindi ka Pinoy baiting. Okay, no. Ikinalilito ulit ni Hungry Syrian ang ibig sabihin ng Pinoy baiting. Pinag-usapan natin tinalakay natin sa pinakauna, ang Pinoy baiting ay yung paggamit ng pangsipsip na mga salita, yung purang papuri, yung umiiwas ka sa lahat ng controversial topics, kahit konti lang ang alam mo tungkol sa Pilipinas, kahit konti lang ang, like, wala ka talagang alam tungkol sa kasaysayan, tungkol sa mga wika, yan ang Pinoy baiting. Hindi yung ginagawa ni Doc Adam. He's talking about real stuff that needs to be talked about. And mamaya pa, ipapakita ko kung anong ibig kong sabihin doon. Okay. As far as his legal battles, I'm sorry mga kakampi, hindi ko na-highlight ulit. Okay, pagdating sa mga legal battles niya, okay, these legal battles are happening dahil nagsasalita si Doc Adam para tumulong sa mga Pinoy. So hindi naman patas yung pagkakasabi niya ng ganito na tingnan nyo. Hindi patas yan na parang batikusin ni Hungry Syrian sa bagay niyon. Because yes, we can also say, I could also be a lot more black and white about what he's doing with creating this heroic image, despite knowing how he's treated certain people in reality, or at least having heard it. I'm not going to say that I straight up 100% know it, but I have heard it from not just one person, but multiple people, So, which isn't to say, I mean, ulitin ko, wala namang perfecto sa mundo. So that's okay. I'm not asking that a person be perfect, but to be a way where you're presented as being perfect in a story, and then you're going around and you're actually not perfect. I think that because that's important to the brand, right? That's how you maintain the money. That's how you maintain the views, is you have the gusto kong tumulong sa isang tao. Kawawang-kawawa talaga siya. Di ba yung mga ganyan bagay? Like that all adds into the equation of how you make the money to do what you do. Di ba? So it's, anyway, he is in this situation because he's trying to help. So let's give Doc Adam the benefit of the doubt on that. Okay? Let's give him some support. Di ba? Kung ayaw yung magbigay ng donations, or wala kang pakikitao na magbigay ng donations, or manonood lang kayo ng mga videos niya, sapat din yung tulong na yan, sinabi niya. So, but to say that he's being disgusting or being wrong in doing that, I don't think so, because he got into that mess because he was trying to help Filipinos. Okay? Medical literacy is super, super important to economy, is super, super important to overcoming poverty, diba? And having a strong economy. Isipin lang natin, kung Halimbawa, yung nanay ko, okay, yung nanay ko, gagamitin ko siya bilang example. She is not super good with computers. She is not super good with, she's not super good with, anong tawag nun? With cell phones even, with her, you know, she sometimes makes mistakes in texting. She makes mistakes in this and that. If she was sent a virus, malamang pipindutin niya yan. And then siya ang kawawa, di ba? Mabibiktima siya. So kaalaman is very important. If she knows about how to avoid viruses, she's going to be able to avoid them, right? And the same thing goes for medical information. If you know what's right and what's wrong, you're going to have the knowledge and the skills to be able to avoid things that could eventually cause you to be exploited or taken advantage of. Okay, so let's go. Bakit di ka humingi ng tulong sa ibang lahi? Tutol ka ikaw na mismo nagsabi di ka Pinoy baiting reverse psychology. Haha, ulitin ko mga kikampi, maling-mali si Basel tungkol sa puntong ito because I don't even think he's using the term Pinoy baiting correctly. Bakit hindi international viewers mo? Take note, Tagalog pa contents mo, tapos di Pinoy baiting. Sinong niloloko mo? Ha 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 ha. No, mga kikampi, sinagot din ni Doc Adam ang bagay na ito ng maraming beses. Ginagawa niya ang mga ganitong, anong tawag nun? Ganitong content kasi naging medical missionary siya dito sa Pilipinas. Na, you know, as a volunteer, he volunteered his time to be in the Philippines to provide medical literacy about health. So, mahalaga kay Doc Adam ang ganitong paksa. Okay? Hindi ito basta-basta may ginagawa siya para utuin ng mga Pinoy. That is Pinoy baiting, mga kikampi. It may not be intentional for those people, but you know, again, Pinoy baiting is kung Pinoy baiter ako, purong masasabi ko, wow, I love the Philippines so much. Everybody here is so perfect. Everybody here is like so nice. Oh wow, nobody here does chismis.
Adobo.
Yeah, adobo. Wow, I love Halo. Yen ang PI na frickin' Pinoy baiting. So, mali ka. Okay?
Pero, di ba si Doc Adam naman, kahit na may cause siya, may advocacy siya na to spread the correct information na tungkol sa medicine. Kumikita rin naman siya dun sa channel niya. So, profitable din naman yun,
yeah,
di ba?
Filipino malls are insane. Tama. Huh? I'm so sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yun nga.
Yeah, that there's specific things, right? Like that. Monetize ang lahat ng content nila. Dude, hindi mo ba naiintindihan kung may kasanayan ka, kung may ginagawa ka na dapat bayaran ka? Kung hindi, lahat tayo mahihirap. I guess surgeons should just operate on people for free. Ayon sa logic mo, yun, ayusin mo lang ang logic mo, okay? Wala akong moderator. So actually, Gail, kung kaya mo, I don't know how to make people moderators. Susubukan ko. Because mga kakampi, gusto kong makaroon ng maayos na pag-uusap. And
sabi ng mga nagko-comment sa'yo, kasi I guess a lot of them are supporters ni Basil. Hindi ka daw fair. Kasi obviously, friend ka ni Doc Adam.
So, in-address ko yan kanina. And I'm being as fair as possible. Hindi porket kaibigan ko si Doc Adam, sang-ayon ako sa lahat ng mga sinasabi niya. So I'm giving my views on this, and I also have some things that I think Doc Adam is wrong on. Specifically, I do think that Basel does do some things that are helpful. 'Diba?
Mhm.
So, hindi naman patas na sabihin na I'm being I mean, are you listening? Nakikinig ba? Nakikinig ba kayo? Make yourself a moderator. Or make someone a... Okay, cool. Like, kung ayaw niyong makinig, I mean, makinig muna kayo bago kayo magsasabi ng, oh, kaibigan mo si Doc Adam. Kasi I'm giving plenty of fair points to both of them. Diba? Gail, sa tingin mo, yeah, I know. Sa tingin mo, have I been unfair to people?
Mahaba lang kasi yung post ni Hungry Syrian.
Yes. So mas marami akong mas marami akong matalakay kay Hungry Syrian kasi mahaba ang kanyang punto. So okay, back to critical thinking. And ganoon din, kahit pareho tayong nag-critical thinking, maaring makaiba yung mga conclusions natin. And that's okay. Basta maging critical thinkers tayo. Okay? Block kung sino yung sinasabi nilang spammers. Okay. I think there should be an option. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's see here. So ano ba ang difference nila? What's our difference? We're both on social media. We both earn, but I divert mine to something meaningful. What about you? Yes, all my contents are about Philippines and Filipinos. 2016 nagva-vlog nga ako. I live here for 9 years. I'm one of them. I breathe here. My life is here. Ano gusto mo i-vlog ko about Australians? Ikaw nasaan ka? Okay, one moment. Okay, so what's our difference? Okay, wait, one moment. But I divert mine to something meaningful. What about you? Okay, I don't think that is a fair comment either. Okay. Kung gusto niyang gumamit ng pera niya, thank you, Kakamping Senpai. Thank you so much. So, kung gusto ni Hungry Syrian na gamitin ng pera niya sa pagtulong sa mga iba, okay, good game na yan. That's good. I think that should be applauded. That's a good thing. But to try and say that somebody is less because they don't use their money for that, or they aren't showing that they're doing that, I don't think that's fair either. So, okay, balikan natin. Oh yeah, okay, I live here for 9 years. I'm one of them. I breathe here. My life is here. Isa din siyang citizen ng Pilipinas. Okay, that's fine. I think na may mga advantages pa rin siya dahil maputi siya and dahil he's coming from another country. And there is a tendency of Filipinos to be more praising of foreigners, especially foreigners who do helpful things. So I think he should also realize that, and maybe he does realize that. But yeah, so okay, cool. He's lived here 9 years. He's done a lot. He left Syria because, diba, may mga gira doon, and that's sad. Won't take that away from Basel. He's had a life. He's had a pretty intense life. Sa pangunawa ko ayon sa kwento niya. Okay, let's go here. P.S. I will never stop helping. You can criticize me all day. If you think I'm a desperate person who who thinks I'm using people to get where I am, you are totally wrong. Okay, cool. Okay. So, hindi naman siya desperado. Well, actually, I will say this. Pumatok talaga yung channel niya nung gumawa siya ng mga charity vlogs. Which, that's where he really exploded. So I think that's not 100% true. No, not to say that he used people who are desperate, but the point is that he should acknowledge na naging mas sikat siya dahil sa kanyang charity vlogging. So he shouldn't ignore that. I don't depend on YouTube earnings. I have a life too, and I do upload normal vlogs without showing I'm helping, yet I get views. Yeah, because you've created a store, you've created a brand that people trust and people love. Okay, so cool. So don't think as if people only watch me because I show helping, but that's where people really started to watch you, though. So I would disagree slightly there. I have a lot of things to focus on behind camera. I employ people from all walks of life, no requirements, and give them salary the same as educated people, which some of my crew gets above minimum wage already. Let's see here. Already doing the same thing as fast food workers. And most of them, not all yet, since I need to evaluate them, I'm giving them free benefits para wala kaltas at mas mataas pa sahod nila. I think that's great. That right there, I can 100% get behind, 100% commend. Basel sa bagay na yun. Maraming ang mga foreigners that they are taking advantage of cheap labor. Diba? Yan ang isa sa mga usapan natin tungkol kay, or isa sa mga tanong ko tungkol kay Noz, which by the way, I have talked to people who have worked for Noz Daily. By the way, just short, very, very short comment here about that is that they are getting paid decently. And so back to Basel, dahil maayos yung sahod ng mga workers niya, I think the people working for him are very happy, it seems. That's awesome. I'll definitely applaud 100% para kay the Hungry Syrian Wanderer for that thing. At ulit, sa mga tao nandyan na akala nyo na I'm not being fair, what do you call that? Okay? So, may mga bagay na dapat palakpakan, sige, palakpakan natin. Imagine, I have a store crew sa maliit na retail store ko who earns monthly almost 20,000K free benefits. Pandemic pa yan, apart from the bonuses and treatment I give them. That's my advocacy. That's a great advocacy. I think that's commendable. If you compute the income I give to these people each month, kahit lugi na ibang negosyo ko, baka magulat ka, kahit YouTube earnings ko, hindi sasapat sa dami ng sinesuportahan ko. Binrag ko ba itong mga private doings ko? Or nag-vlog ba ako about Jen para sa hero status ko? And I don't complain on all what I do nor brag because it's my passion to change people's lives. Okay, cool. I mean, fair. I think magandang punto yun. And I would say though, if you didn't have the business, kung wala siyang negosyo, kung hindi siya nasa isang lugar na privileged siya, hindi niya magagawa yan. I can relate to that. If I had money, I would definitely be creating businesses and giving Filipinos jobs. I would be having editors. It would make my life a lot easier. Pero hindi sapat yung pera ko. You know, I'm not earning that much. But because he's earning a lot, he's doing a lot of nice things with this money. And I think that's great. That's great. That's really, really great. I love this country. I am one of them. I am Filipino. I contribute to the country, not only economically. I'll be building a lot of businesses to hire normal people, kung baga, yung mga nasa laylayan, para makaroon sila ng oportunidad. Okay, perfect. I think that is the perfect thing. And I hope na sa mga vlogs na ginagawa niya or gagawin pa niya. And I think that's one reason why I wanted to defend him tungkol kay Abuji, the Korean street vendor, is because, diba, gusto niyang gawin business partner si Abuji. You know, so that's why I defended him. That was the biggest reason I defended him, is like, gumagawa siya ng paraan para makatulong siya kahit papaano, you know? So I think that is a great thing. Hindi dapat yan baliwalain. That speaks to having good character. Okay, what about you? You give lessons, yeah? then starts criticizing your fellow creators. You want fame also this way, right? And earnings. Since the video you posted defaming me, you deleted it right away, haha, because it has a song copyright strike. You even mentioned you will fix it before re-uploading it, meaning you care about the monetization of that video. Sinong mas mukhang pera sa ating dalawa? Okay, so hindi ko alam yung buong like where he's getting that, kung nasa isang post talaga yan, kung sinabi ni Doc Adam yan. Iba yung sinabi ni Doc Adam sa akin. Wala sa usapan yung na-copyright siya or yung monetization. And yeah, of course, mayroon din mga times if a person gets demonetized, they're going to try to make it monetized. So wala naman problema yan, I think. I don't think there's an issue with monetizing that. I think as far as pagdating sa YouTube, the etiquette typically is kung gumagawa ka ng apology video, you shouldn't monetize it. Yan ang pinaka-alam ko in terms of YouTube etiquette. Okay, about monetization. You also mentioned you see 40 patients per day. You help them without filming. My families are also physicians. Of course, they are not allowed to film their patients or tanggal license mo. The point is, you compare my helping to your helping. Come on, that's your profession, meaning you need to see your patients in order to get paid because you are a doctor. Do you mean you see your patients for free? Lol. Kasi parang yun yung tone mo. Kumbaga, tumutulong ka without filming. Hindi mo i-meet ang patient mo kung walang fee. Yun yan. Unless you treat patients without a fee. Or are you a charity doctor, Eddie Wow, and you talk about hypocrisy? This will be the first and last statement you will hear from me. I never knew you before, but nice meeting you. I was going to send you some Gcash donations, but well, I'll send it to someone more deserving. Lastly, good morning, mga tao. I think that's, again, I don't know. Diba? Medyo rambulan silang dalawa. Diba? I feel like they should both be giving each other a little more of a chance. Diba? Ano?
Si Doc Adam, diba? Parang champion niya din ang critical thinking. So, wag maniwala basta-basta sa mga medical claims, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, kung yung mga subscribers ni Doc Adam ay pinapanood talaga siya, maintindihan nila na kung ano mang post niya, hindi naman yun prescription para sa mga audience niya na kahit may mga nagagalit kasi dito sa comment section na masama daw yung ginamit na term ni Doc Adam na exploitation. Masyado daw strong yon. Pero I think kung ano ka nga, kung naniniwala ka naman na nasa iyo naman, nasa viewer naman, nasa audience naman kung paano i-interpret yon. Hindi siya magiging ganun kasama. Kasi 'di ba, critical thinking nga eh. So, opinion ni Doc Adam may freedom of speech siya. Pwede niya sabihin 'yon kahit na public figure siya.
Yeah.
Tapos si Basil din, dahil yung mga viewers niya ay mahal siya for his charity vlogs or dun previously travel vlogs o kung anumang i-content niya. Nasa viewers niya din 'yon kung maniniwala sila na hindi siya nagpa-poverty porn or kung nagpa-poverty porn man siya. So, depende talaga ito sa mga subscribers at dun sa kung sino yung nanonood talaga ng content nila.
Yeah, tama. I mean, para sa akin naman, like, let's just talk about this right here. Comment from Kakamping Joshua Timbol. Hindi naman kailangan magsiraan silang dalawa eh. And I agree. Diba? Sang-ayon ako. Like, pareho, we want reconciliation. I mean, para sa akin, sa tingin ko, hindi lahat ng ginagawa ni Hungry Syrian ay tama. Pero, dahil nakikita ko, like pagdating sa poverty porn, like, I don't think that's good. Pero yung sinasabi niya, like, because I think that happens, but because of yung paliwanag niya na sinabi niya na mga netizens, yung mga bagay na sinasabi niya, pinupuntahan niya yung mga tao na iminumungkahi ng mga subscribers niya. Okay, I think that that's fair. I think that that's part of a community building, right? But I would like to just make sure na yung mga tao, inaangat pa sila sa kahirapan nila. You know, I think that that's the one thing that's important. Let me just say this. Okay, so I unsubscribed to that doctor since he started attacking small and big vlogger. Okay, so isang bagay para sa akin mga kakampi, sasabihin ko, sa tingin ko, hindi naman niya inaatake yung mga vloggers na yun. I think inaatake niya yung mga ideas, which I think is patas naman, dapat naman. Oops. May nakikipaglaro na pusa. Hey, he's sitting on it. Here, ipapakita ko sa here. Saan siya?
Wala na.
Nasaan? Ito. Okay. Si Jax Jr. yan, mga kakampi. Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong sa ginawa ni Doc Adam na sasabihin niya kung mali o tama yung medical advice, because that's an important thing. There's a difference between attacking and discussing ideas. That's all that Doc Adam ever did. Now, as far as this Mr. Bessel is a humble person, I mean, unless you know him personally, like, let's be careful about saying that that's 100% the case. Yan lang ang sinasabi ko dyan. Oh, walang naman kakampi. Yeah, and ganoon din, isipin din natin yung style ni Doc Adam, medyo rough and tumble, medyo yung may comedy yung style niya ng pagbatikos. And I think na para sa mga ibang Pinoy, like that sarcastic style just doesn't work as much. Or hindi naman gusto ng mga ibang Filipino yung ganyan style na medyo sarcastic. But in Western countries, tulad sa US, madalas ganyan ang mangyayari. Kaya dito sa Pilipinas, yung flip-top battles, di ba? Ginagamit ang sarcasm para like ituro yung mga mali or yung mga tama. So I think that it's important to acknowledge that talaga. Yeah, it's British humor, tama. Let's see here.
Yan din siguro yung problema ng Filipino audience kasi hindi used to different types of humor. So kaya yung dating ni Doc Adam ay parang masyadong strong at nangungut siya.
Yeah. I could see that. I could see that being the case. Now, I feel like, okay, anong gusto niyo mga kakampi? I could make this into a second part because there's still more to talk about this, but we're already over an hour. Anong palagay niyo? Okay. Because there's a comment here. 10 reasons to stop poverty porn. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go ahead and do that one actually. Okay, mga kakampi, saglit lang. We're gonna do this really quick. Stop screen share. Okay. Okay, so follow link. Wait a moment. Oh, mali pala yung napili ulit. I mean, iba naman yan. Like if let's see here. Doc Adam needs to contextualize his approach sometimes to Filipino audience. Yeah, I think that might be a good. That's definitely a good comment. Oh my gosh! Hey, could I just get the cat? Okay. Ito, hinahiga niya yung kable ng Mike. Yan, si Jax Jr. Mga musta ka? Kaninong panig ka ba?
Kanino ka kampi?
Kanino ka kumakampi? Doc Adam or Hungry Syrian?
Wala dapat tayong kinakampihan, Jax Jr.
Pareho? Okay. Okay. So, like I think pareho sila kailangan. Like I think for me, more so than the vlogs where he's going directly to people, like pagdating kay Hungry Syrian, more so than the vlogs where he's going out and helping these people. I think para sa akin mas maganda pa yung idea niya na sinabi niya gagawa siya ng maraming trabaho and negosyo para makikinabang yung mga Pinoy. I think that's a great idea. Of course, dapat tandaan niya rin is he is also benefiting, I think that's what Doc Adam means about the hero complex is he is benefiting from it. And I think mga kakampi, patas lang na aminin yan, na matawahan tayo, that Basil is benefiting. Is that a bad thing? I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong or evil about that. Pero maging totoo naman tayo mga kakampi. And sana walang teams. Pareho sila mahalaga sa atin. Diba?
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me... Yes, I agree, kakampi. Hindi lahat ng bagay ay hindi lahat ng haka-haka or chismis ay totoo. Tama naman yan, kakampi. Let's check this. By the way, maraming salamat kay Kakamping Maro. Isa siyang big supporter of the channel. So maraming salamat. Yeah, so ito ang mga points na we should be fair about this, diba? Kay Nitro Woolly na lang. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Here, I'll just highlight this really quick. Yes, Tama. Let's be careful about chismis and hearsay. That's a good point. I appreciate you bringing that up. Let's go back to this one. Don't give a man a fish. Help him how to get one. Like, teach him how to get a fish. Okay, perfect. So, basahin natin ito mga kakampi. So, poverty porn, also known... Okay, wait. What is poverty porn and why is it such a problem? But more importantly, how can we be better? How can we still achieve charitable goals without objectifying suffering? Diba? So yan ang ayaw natin mangyari is objectifying yung suffering na magiging entertainment lang, diba? Yung suffering ng ibang tao. Poverty porn, also known as development porn, famine porn, or stereotype porn, has been defined as any type of media to be it written, photographed, or filmed, which exploits the poor's condition in order to generate the necessary sympathy for selling newspapers, increasing charitable donations, or support for a given cause as defined by Wikipedia. So ayon sa ganyan kahulugan, maaring may mga videos si Basil na pang poverty porn. Okay? That's just if we're going to be very black and white about it, like Basil said, then that would be a thing. But at the same time, I think what yung nais niya is really good. But let's bring these two together, okay? Because I think both of them are doing very, very good things. But let's say it also suggests the viewer of the exploited protagonist is motivated by the gratification of base instincts. It is also a term of criticism applied to films that objectify people in poverty for the sake of entertaining a privileged audience. But can we all please agree to stop poverty porn, aka sharing images of people receiving aid on your social media? I'm upset by what I'm seeing going on within well-meaning circles that has devolved into revolting behavior. These are my personal thoughts and in no way connected to any NGOs or individuals I work with. I hope this discussion will not drive aid away from people who need it, which is our primary concern. Please keep doing the good work you do, but please also find another way to inspire others to get involved. Okay, Yun. So I think it's great. I think it's great. Tama. He created jobs for Filipinos. Perfect. Perfect. There's nothing wrong with helping the needy. I agree. But I think yung punto ng mga yun, tulad ni Attorney Libayan ng batas natin and Doc Adam, is that it's important to do it not on camera. Diba? Like let's help the people have dignity. Diba? May nilagpasan kami nakarang araw and we gave him some food. You know, we didn't need to film that or anything. Diba? Let's see here. Travel and food vlog po si Basil. Talaga, hindi po puro charity vlogging. Di niya man lahat mabigyan ng trabaho, lahat ng natulungan niya. Mga empleyado niya, proof na di lang doon nag-stop help niya. Yeah, that's a good point, Kakampi. Salamat sa puntong yun. But yes, exactly. Wait, oh, I missed it. Somebody said it. Somebody said a good thing. No. One moment, I saw this. Look at this. Here's a person with the right idea. Subscriber of Basil Puting Pinoy and Doc Adam. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Sabi nga ni Kikamping Red, sa tingin ko kailangan mag-stick ni Basil sa pagtulong ng tao in a long-term way. I disagree with poverty porn. Yeah, I agree. I think that he can continue his advocacy, and I think that his advocacy is really, really good. Yes, Kakampi, I agree. So, pasensya kanina, I did mention it's hearsay. I did say it's hearsay. I said haka-haka, and I don't know if it's totoo. But my point is more this, Kakampi. Hindi porket yung nakikita natin sa vlogs na yan ang totoo. Na yan yung totoong pagkatao ng kahit sino man. Maging ako, maging kahit sino. Okay? Let's see here. All right. So maraming iba't ibang videos yung ginagawa ni Basil. Okay, cool. Yeah, I agree. Hindi naman kailangan i-video, di ba? Yung tao ay nahihirapan. I don't think I have an issue if he's surprising his employees or helping people who aren't like looking in a impoverished way. So, sang-ayon ako dyan, di ba? Okay. Man, masyadong mabilis ang mga comments nyo. Okay, here we go. Let's go here. The concept of poverty porn was introduced in the 1980s. A golden age of charity campaigns. Charity campaigns during this period made use of hard-hitting images such as pictures of malnourished children with flies in their eyes. This quickly became a trend, and there were several notable campaigns such as Live Aid, through, oops, Gail, pwede mo bang, shh, Ginebra. Okay, salamat. Okay. Some observers, okay, let's see here. Though some of these campaigns were successful in raising money for charity, over $150 million to $150 million to help combat famine. Some observers criticized the approach, claiming it oversimplified chronic poverty. This apparent sensationalism was dubbed by critics as poverty porn. Okay. It was believed that it was inappropriate to use the children in their poverty porn. Hey, Ginebra.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Let's see here. Ponderous vomit pack poverty porn. Okay, cool. So mga kakampi, it's been so triggering to seeing these little faces. It brings back memories of my childhood that I want or try hard to forget. That's the shame that poverty brings, as if it's my fault. Maybe if I'm a better child and work harder, people won't make me beg for food or make me walk miles to get food, or heaven forbid, smile for the camera and sing songs of praise and thanks before I can get to the food. The helplessness and shame and rage. Yes, tama. So yung mga ganyan videos noon ay parang may pinagawa sila sa mga tao. Oh, gawin mo ito bago nyo ito makamit. You know, that's I think what they're criticizing most of all, di ba? So let's go here. What are the things that make up this whole poverty, that like the main things to focus on? Here we go. The main reasons to stop poverty porn. Even if people / parents of children consent. Actually, no, this isn't relevant to what I'm trying to say right now. We'll do a separate vlog on that one, okay, mga kakampi? Let's talk about instead this. Oh wait, no, this is a different article than I was reading earlier. Crap. Well, mga kakampi, I actually lost the article, but I guess we'll go ahead and continue with this one. There is a article na nabasa ko kanina, kami ni Kakamping Jerry. Kakamping Jerry, andito ka ba? Kung andito ka, pwede mo bang...
May nagtanong.
What's that?
May nag-comment pala. Sabi niya, "Sir, for me, it doesn't matter if we film our acts of good deeds if they're to teach others how to be good.
Okay.
Plus, kindness and positivity are contagious in this cold world full of negative people."
Yeah.
Ano masasabi mo?
I think that's a good point. Saan yun? Sinong nagsabi? Yeah, I think that's a good point. But at the same time, mga kakampi, here's something I'd like to say. Here's something I'd like to point out. I saw something about like yung top 10 reasons kung bakit nag-exist yung mga poverty. Okay, here we go. Sir, for me, it doesn't matter if we film our acts of good deeds if they're to teach others how to be good. Plus, kindness and positivity are contagious. That's a good way of looking at it, Kakampi. I'm good with that. How can people know if you don't video? Really, kailangan malaman ng mga tao na tumulong ka. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of kaya sinabi ko kanina, it's not a black and white thing. But let me just say this, mga kakampi. Ganito yan, mga kakampi. There are issues of poverty that exist, diba? And some of those issues of poverty, they exist because, for instance, one of the things we read was infrastructure. Gosh dang it. I wish I could find that article. It was really, really good. Like, hindi naman sinadya na basahin yung article na yun, but it brought us to a different article. Anyway, I'll just try to do it from memory. Ilan sa mga naalala ko sa paglaban sa poverty is the importance of government involvement. And I think yan ang isang bagay na kailangan maging mas aware ang mga tao, because there are a lot of government programs. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung mga government programs na yun. I'll look it up and do a post on it or something. May mga lugar kung saan pwede kayong lumapit. Mayroon, this is a good point. That if corruption is involved, yeah, so if they're just giving it to them during elections and then ignore them for their entire term, that's definitely a problem. Okay, so sabihin natin ito, mga kakampi. One of the things that was very, very, very important was, in all of this, was the importance of medical literacy. Yan ang isa sa mga sinabing one of the biggest contributors to poverty is a lack of medical knowledge. So, di ba, ano ba ang ginagawa ni Doc Adam? He's providing medical knowledge. Maybe his style is something that some people don't like, but I personally think that he's doing it in a way that is entertaining, right? That brings that, and he's not tearing people down. I don't know why people are saying he's tearing people down. What he's doing is he's talking about issues and the wrong information. At yun ang kinikriticize niya. But I think people are attaching an identity to the wrong information. I think isa pang dahilan kung bakit gagawin niya ng ganyan is because people are more likely to listen when they see, diba, matuto, when it's relevant to them, diba? Kung may ginawa ang isang tao and they want to learn about it, they're not clicking on videos. I know this dahil kay Doc Adam, if he makes videos that are just about medical information only, sometimes those videos don't even get seen sometimes, and it's very important medical information, diba? So I think it is important to do that. Yeah, freedom of speech, just no personal attacks. Tama ka, Camping Fred.
Tingin ko, kailangan lang din ng mga viewers maging smart.
Yeah.
Kung gusto nila yung mga content na charity, na nakikita nila may tinutulungan na random stranger na in need, then, sila na yun. Pero, kailangan din natin isipin ano yung mga consequences ng mga ganong klaseng content. Kung, kung nakakatulong ba talaga siya in the long run, at kung sustainable ba.
Yan talaga ang mahalaga, is sustainability. Like, yung mga tao, tinutulungan ba talaga sila? Yan ang pinakamahalaga. Yan ang pinakadapat natin pag-usapan is how can things like poverty be taken away? Diba? I went there. I went sa mga slums of to Smoky Mountain. And like, I don't want to get political or anything, but it sounds like there are things that the government is going to try and do. I don't know if it'll be good enough. It's just a hard situation. Like, kinakailangan talaga ng mga sustainability projects. Okay. Yeah. And I agree with this one too. Hindi na kailangan ng mga tao malaman kung tumutulong ka at para ma-encourage for what? To feel better. People need to learn how to entertain without doing poverty porn. Be creative. So yeah, I can see that point as well. Like, let's create projects, diba? That can really help in sustainability. May kilala ako, actually. I'll shout them out. They're called Bake It Good. Bake It Good. Let me see if I can find them. Bake It Good. Ano sila? Isa silang YouTube. Actually, I've got them right here sa Instagram ko. Isha shout out ko sila. Yeah. Actually, you know what, mga kikampi, I feel like there's so much to talk about with this. I'll just close, actually. I'll close with about Hungry Syrian and Doc Adam. I think pareho sila may mga punto. I think, it would have been better probably for them to acknowledge the good that both of them do. Diba? Because one of the things that's needed are opportunities and jobs. Yan ang ibinibigay, yan ang inaalay ni Hungry Syrian Wanderer. Tapos, kay Doc Adam naman, he's providing knowledge. He's providing critical thinking. Kinakailangan din yan. Hindi ito makalaban, kundi they go together. And I think they both, no, I didn't block you, Kakampi, Mauro. I'm not controlling that, Kakampi. And I see your comment right here. you know, just be careful mga kakampi, like with spam and stuff, because the moderators will block that out. Anyway, mga kakampi, we need both of those things. So hindi naman ito makalaban. It sounds like they both said some things that can be personal and not 100% correct. Yeah, they could both be allies. I agree. I believe that there are people who are exploiting. There are things which are exploitative. Di ba may mga vlogs kung saan yung sinasabi ng creator ay, oh, halikan mo ang paa ko at babigyan kita ng 100 or 1,000 or something. That is exploitative. That is yung pinapahiya mo yung tao upang tingnan kung gagawin nila yung hamon na yun. That's what I think is not good. Di ba? But let's just be careful. Will I do a gaming video? Kakampi, I will on my channel, my gaming channel, Puting Pinoy Plays. But yeah, we definitely need. Yeah, 'di ba? Wag natin baliwalain yung magandang bagay na ginawa nila ni Doc Adam. Wag din natin baliwalain yung mga magandang ginagawa ni Hungry Syrian. Pero at the same time, wag din natin isipin na perfect ang isa sa kanila. Nobody's perfect and we're not all going to agree. Kahit ulitin ko, kahit logical, kahit critical thinkers tayo, hindi ibig sabihin na we'll come to the same conclusions on everything. And it's okay to disagree. Basta huwag maging disagreeable in the sense na susubukan mong ibaba ang ibang tao or siraan ang ibang tao, di ba?
Or i-encourage yung iba na mag-unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Sa comment section.
By the way, mga kakampi, I mean, seriously, kung gusto niyo yung mga ginagawa ni Doc Adam at Hungry Syrian, sige nga, like, go ahead and support them. But I personally think na let us do keep poverty porn in mind. Let us do keep, like, yung maling medical information in mind. Because we should do that, right? Yeah, we're being critical lang. Oh, walang thinking. Okay, mga kakampi, well, yan. One week lang nag-upload si Puting Pinoy doon sa gaming niya. Oh yeah, exactly. So okay mga kakampi, motive is important. I agree. I just hope people will help one another to be more courageous and smart. Yung hindi lang umaasa sa mga donations, we can do it. I know both of them are good people too. So yan mga kakampi, I hope na nakatulong ito. I know na sana naging as unbiased ako as possible. Sana may mga natutunan kayo. Sana nakatulong ako sa usapang ito. For now,
personalan.
Yeah, walang personalan dito mga kakampi. I think they both do some good things. They both bring good things to the table. Sana huwag silang magsiraan. Yan ang punto ko. Sinung tama, pareho silang tama. Pareho din silang mali kung minsan. So, yan ang i-focus natin mga kakampi. What happened to your cat? Well, wala lang. Nag-explore lang sila. So, okay mga kakampi, hanggang sa susunod, may mga vlogs ako na ilalabas ako. We'll do one about poverty and the important things about that to focus on. And then also we're going to do language focused vlogs din dahil it's buwan ng mga wika. So, thank you mga kakampi ulit. Hanggang sa susunod, pahalagahan ang bawat sandali at pahalagahan ang kwento ng bawat isa. Up here mga kakampi. Whoosh!